Have you ever wondered why certain things happen to you? Could there be a universal law that governs our actions and their consequences? Today, we'll unravel the enigma of karma, a concept often misunderstood, yet deeply rooted in many philosophies and faiths worldwide. Karma, derived from the Sanskrit word for action, is a fundamental law of the universe, much like gravity. But unlike gravity, karma doesn't draw us towards a physical center. It draws the consequences of our actions towards us. It's a neutral law, impartial and unbiased, painting neither the hues of punishment nor reward onto the canvas of our lives. It merely reflects the colors we choose to use, the strokes we decide to make. Karma is not a cosmic courtroom, nor a divine balance scale weighing our deeds. It's a mirror, reflecting our actions back to us. So if karma is not about punishment or reward, then what does it truly signify? Does every action have an immediate reaction? Or is the timeline of karma more complex than that? Let's delve into this. You've probably heard of instant karma, haven't you? It's a popular concept, but it's a misconception. Karma doesn't work on a stopwatch. It's not a vending machine where you pop in an action and out comes a reaction. Most events of our life are like seeds planted in the garden of our past lives. These seeds, our actions, don't sprout instantly. They need time. They need the right conditions. They may even lay dormant for lifetimes before they bloom. This is the wisdom of the great Kadampa master Atisha. He taught that if the things we wish for don't materialize, it's due to actions, to karma, created long ago, so understanding karma requires patience, for it's a play of actions created long ago. Why should we understand and believe in karma? Is there a purpose behind it? These questions often linger in our minds. The concept of karma was first introduced to us by Buddha. His teachings on karma were not designed to instill fear or control, but to help us prevent future suffering. Buddha emphasized that understanding karma is essentially understanding the law of cause and effect. He taught us that our actions, both positive and negative, have consequences. The harmful actions we engage in lead us to suffering, while the positive actions we cultivate lead us to happiness. Through the lens of karma, we learn to avoid behaviors that breed negativity and suffering. Instead, we are encouraged to generate actions and thoughts that promote positivity and happiness. This understanding of karma, thus, serves as a compass, guiding us towards a path of contentment and fulfillment. The knowledge of karma, thus, serves as a guide for a content and fulfilled life. Are we doomed by our past actions, or can we change our karma? This question often lingers in our minds. But here's the thing. Karma is not fate or destiny. It's like a mirror reflecting our actions, both positive and negative. You see, we have the power to change it. How? Through skillful actions and spiritual practices. Imagine your karma as a garden. If you've sown seeds of negativity, you're likely to reap a bitter harvest. But if you start sowing seeds of positivity, patience, kindness, and compassion, you're setting the stage for a beautiful blossom. And what about the negative karma already planted? That's where spiritual practices come in. They act like a purifying rain, washing away the negativity, nurturing the soil for new positive growth. So don't be disheartened. Remember, karma is not a life sentence. It's a reflection of our actions that can be changed. How does karma determine our happiness or suffering, you may ask? Well, let's delve into this profound question. At the heart of karma, our intentions play a crucial role. Every action is like a seed sown, and our intentions are the soil in which it thrives. Two people may perform the exact same action, but the outcome can be drastically different based on their intentions. For instance, one person may offer help with the intention of gaining something in return, while another helps purely out of compassion. Although the action is the same, the second person, with a pure heart, is likely to experience a positive karmic result. Suffering and happiness, in the context of karma, are not rewards or punishments. They are simply reflections of our own actions. Negative actions, ones tainted with anger, greed, or hatred, plant the seeds for suffering. It's like throwing a stone into the air. It will inevitably come down, and sometimes it lands on us. On the other hand, positive actions, those driven by love, kindness, and understanding, lead to happiness. They are like sowing seeds of beautiful flowers. With time, these seeds blossom into joy and tranquility, not just for us, but also for those around us. Understanding karma can be a powerful tool in eradicating the fire of anger. When we comprehend that the negative things coming our way are the result of our own past actions, we are less likely to react with anger or blame others. Instead, we learn to accept, understand, and eventually transform our actions. In the grand scheme of life, karma is like a mirror. It reflects back to us what we do, think, and intend. It's a neutral law of the universe, like gravity, always in action, always in effect. In the end, karma is a mirror reflecting what we do, think, and intend. It is the wisdom realizing karma that opens our gateway to enlightenment. So what if we understand karma but can't overcome our bad habits right away? Well, let's not be too hard on ourselves. This journey of understanding karma is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's about realizing that old habits, especially those that create negative karma, are deeply ingrained patterns of the mind. Think of it like a well-worn path through a forest. It's easier to follow the path that's already there than to forge a new one. But every time we choose a different action, a new way of thinking, we start to carve out a new path. This won't happen overnight. It takes patience, persistence, and a whole lot of self-compassion. So, if you're on this path of understanding, remember to be gentle with yourself. It's not about perfection, but progress. After all, even the supreme inner peace of enlightenment is a karmic result of a long chain of actions and effects.